Hello, everybody. I'm Ashton Jaworski alongside Emil Boder and Owen Dudas, and we are going to look forward to the NBA Finals predictions of between the Bucks and the Suns. So we'll go with you, Emil. How do you feel about the series, and where do you think will be the stars?
Well, I don't think that the Suns are gonna. I agree with you that the Bucks will make the finals, but I don't think that the Suns are gonna make the finals because the last season was really their only chance with Chris Paul aging, and I feel like even though they have a young team, they don't have enough talent to make it back to the finals again. And I feel like last year was their only chance. So I think that the contenders in the West would be the Lakers and the Mavericks. If the Mavericks can do a trade with Kristaps Porzingis and acquire more assets for Luka Doncic, then I feel like that they could go to the finals. But the Lakers with LeBron James and Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis and LeBron really got that point guard talent that they needed to go far. So I think that it will be a race between the Mavericks and the Lakers to get to the finals.
Okay, very good points. I think that the better of those teams, in my opinion, is the Lakers, but we'll take your take on it, Owen.
Um, I agree that the Suns will make it. I think the Bucks have a good chance, but personally in the East, I think that the Nets, despite not having many years left because of their aging lineup, I think that they were just a shot away from from getting to the finals, and they could have easily this year. But so next year, I believe that they have a good chance, especially with the fact that as long as they stay healthy, they have the best big three in the league. And I think in the West, this might be a hot take to some people, but I personally think in the West, the Warriors can make it to the finals as long as their team stays healthy. You have Curry, who played extremely well last year, was almost the MVP, and with Klay Thompson coming back, I think that they have a very good chance to go deep in the playoffs and make it to the finals. I think that the Lakers just but between last year have being injury prone with Anthony Davis and just overall this year having Russell Westbrook obviously is a huge addition. He's a very good point guard, but I think that their shooting is just not good enough. It's still very possible that they could make it to the finals, but I just think they're going to be injury prone like they were last year, and their shooting is going to really stab them in the back.
Okay. I get what you're saying with the Warriors, but I just don't think that they're the same anymore. Like when they had all those other stars, you had Durant, who's finally left them. So I don't think that the chemistry will be the same. I don't think that they'll stick together. I don't. I just honestly don't think that they're gonna be a championship contending team until maybe Curry retires in 5 years or so. So that's a bit of a hot take and a bit harsh, but uh, well, we seem to have gotten breaking news. Devin Booker is injured out for the season with a fractured wrist. They signed Charles Barkley, who is officially out of retirement. You heard it here first, folks. Emil, what are your thoughts about Charles Barkley coming out of retirement?
Well, I think that it's really surprising that Charles Barkley got off the golf course to me to
Yeah.
come to the NBA. But I think that with Devin Booker being out for the season with a fractured wrist, the Suns have just plummeted in the ranks of the West. So I feel like that they have I don't think that DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul can lead them to the playoffs. They just don't have enough talent to get to the playoffs, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, Charles Barkley is a bit past it, and who's also going to replace him on TNT? I mean, he's pretty much unreplaceable. So we'll have to see if they have another retired man or just someone who hasn't played in the NBA take his role. But to you, Owen.
This is really a shocking trade. I think Suns fans are probably disgruntled by this trade. I'm gonna be honest. Charles Barkley is obviously has been long retired, and to be honest, is not as fit as he once was. I'm not sure he'll be able to compete with the more athletic centers and then more athletic power forwards that are currently in the league, like Kevin Durant and Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic. I just think he doesn't have like enough in him. I don't think even when he played in his prime, I don't think he was athletic enough, and I just don't think he'll be able to perform for the Suns. And I think this might be a negative addition even.
I have to agree with that as well. I don't think Charles Barkley could be a bit injury prone, because he is getting on it a bit. He's been retired for a couple seasons now, so he probably hasn't kept his body in shape. He's gonna have to work extremely hard to even keep up with all the young talent that are fast, quick, agile that are in today's NBA. So that's our breaking news, folks, and our NBA Finals predictions. I'm Ashton Jaworski alongside Emil Bodir and Owen Dudas, and that's it. Catch you on a little bit after this commercial break.